Solving systems of equations algebraically, part 3. So for this one, we're going to have a word problem and we're going to solve it. So we're going to have two numbers, so let's let x equal the first number and y equal the second number. So I'll read it out and we'll write the equation down. So 2 times the first number, subtract 5, is equal to the second number. So 2x minus 5 equals y. The sum of the second number, so y, plus the square of the first number, x squared, is equal to 115. So here's our two equations, and we're going to use this and substitute to solve for our values. So let's substitute this in for y. So we have 2x minus 5 plus x squared equals 115. We're going to subtract 115 from both sides, so we get x squared plus 2x minus 120 equals 0. Now we want to find our two numbers that add up to positive 2 and multiply out to negative 120. So those two numbers should be 12 and negative 10. Because my a value is 1, we can go straight to two binomials. So we have x plus 12 and x minus 10. So this means that either x plus 12 equals 0 or x minus 10 equals 0. So that would make x equal to negative 12 or positive 10. So now that we know our x values, we're going to solve for y. So we're plugging negative 12 in for x, so 2 times negative 12 minus 5 equals y, and you should plug this out to get negative 29. So our first solution would be negative 12 is our first number, and negative 29 is our second number. For the second one, we have 2 times positive 10 minus 5 equals y. You should plug this in to get 15. So our solution will be 10 as our first number and 15 as our second number. And we could check this by testing. So let's do that quickly. So let's test the first one. So negative 29 is equal to 2 times negative 12 minus 5. So negative 29 equals negative 29. This one works. Negative 12 squared plus negative 29 equals 115, and 115 equals 115. So this works. 12 squared is 144, minus 29 is 115. So this is our A and B. Oops. Because they both work, we know that this point works. So now let's test A and B with our orange. So 15 equals 2 times 10 minus 5, and we already know that this works. And 10 squared plus 15 is equal to 115. 115 equals 115. This works as well. So for our second equation, it's the same thing with two numbers. So let x equal your first number and y equal your second number. And I'm going to read how they are related. So the square of the first number, subtract the second number, is equal to 5. And the second one is the first number is equal to the second number, subtract 7. So here are our two equations. Now this time, we're going to substitute y in for x. So we have x squared, so y minus 7 squared minus y is equal to 5. Distribute out these brackets, and you should get y squared minus 7y, minus 7y, so minus 14y, plus 49 minus y equals 5. Subtract 5 from both sides and you should get y squared minus 15y plus 44 is equal to 0. Now we want two numbers that add up to 15 negative and multiply to get 144. So our numbers should be negative 11 and negative 4. So y minus 11 or y minus 4 is equal to 0 because we know that a is 1. So that means that y minus 11 equals to 0. Here, I'm going to move this over here. Y minus 11 is equal to 0, or y minus 4 is equal to 0. So y can either be 11 or y can equal 4. So we're going to solve now for our x values, so we're going to substitute 11 in for y. So x is equal to 11 minus 7, which is 4, and x is equal to 4 minus 7, so x is equal to negative 3. So our 2 points that satisfy are 4, 11, and negative 3, 4. So those would represent our first numbers and our second numbers. And of course, you could test to see if it's correct by subbing it back into your two equations and checking your work.